what does tarot actually does?
Okay, guys, I'm thinking of something. I've thought of my question. Now I'm going to ask her. I'm very excited. I want to know.
You are your own deciding queen.
Right.
It is kind of a mirror. It shows you, reflects you what is in your subconscious mind.
Ankita, you see all nice things, okay?
Your life cannot be, tell in a minute.
I'm not disturbing Ankita because she has to tickle the for me, okay?
The fruits of our actions we suffer in this life.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so
don't scare me. I,
the luxuries, the finances
okay.
might increase. Your like
Wow.
stay, yes, it shows you some possibilities what might come ahead of your time. Were coming for a reading, they have to come with good intentions and with
On today's episode of Meaningful Mondays with Neha, I have something really interesting. Well, today we've got into a zone where all of us are so confused, we don't know the right way. How do we get to the right path? I'm just going to help you with a little bit on that. My today's guest is Dr. Ankita Sarkar, who is a tarot reader. Well, all of us know a lot of things about tarot, but today what we are going to be discussing is what is the actual reality behind tarot card reading from someone who was actually into a different path altogether but found her calling in tarot and just wanted to follow and pursue the same. So let's welcome Ankita Sarkar and get more into details about tarot reading. Hi Ankita, welcome to my show and I'm so happy, so glad that a tarot reader is on my show finally. Well, as I told you when we had spoken about it, I myself am not a great believer in tarot, but yes, let's get started with you first trying to tell me and educate me on what exactly this art form is all about. So let's just quickly start, Ankita. Let me start up with my questions to you by first addressing the elephant in the room. Just like me, a lot of them think that tarot is just like a fortune telling trick or probably just a casual parlor game. So how do you deal and explain to such people that what exactly tarot does once you have laid out the cards?
thanks for inviting me. I am Ankita. So yes, to start with your question, like what does tarot actually does? So first, we have to know, like, little bit. I'm just briefing you about this history of the tarot. Like, it has been used as a card game since like 8th century, and like in the early 19th centuries, by in the Europe, like people used to use these cards in a form of, their game amongst the rich people. So in the early 19th century, there was this society, and they had some scholars, research scholars, where they all together, like Mr. A.E. Waite, Pamela Coleman Smith, like together they redefined these cards into a like a divination tool, and then it was used as a like to solve mysteries, you can say. So and then this card became very popular, like serves as a guidance tool, something. So the thing is, what I believe, tarot is a form of, or you can say a tool, where it gives you like self introspect yourself. It shows you, it's kind of a reflection of you, like whatever energies are surrounding you or your aura. It is kind of a mirror. It shows you, reflects you what is in your subconscious mind. Like sometimes what happens, like it's there in our subconscious mind, but we consciously don't think about something. And sometimes what happens in your path, you like come into some kind of situations where it is very difficult to overcome that. So the tarot, what actually it does, it tells you, it awares of you some possibilities, what blockages are there in front of you. So once you know your possibilities, the blockages, then you can work on it. So it's kind of a guidance tool. I believe tarot is a very like sacred and a divination tool for me. It actually guides you. It gives you a path, correct path. And also it makes you make better choices.
Let me just try and understand that you're right that you're saying it's not future prediction, it's a guidance. It helps you guide with your situations and tells you probably how you can deal with it. Am I understood it right?
Yes. So the thing is, it's a very, I know it's misconceptions that it predicts your future, a
Exactly.
fixed future and thing. So to
Yeah.
know this little bit, I want to go a little bit of the understanding how the tarot works in what aspect. So there are three kinds of like karma theory, if we say. So the first is the Sanchit karma, which is the thing we all know that in our past we have done some actions, and those are the like the accumulated actions in our past lives. So second is the prarabdha karma. So here is like whatever actions we have done in the past life, so we actually suffer, or maybe the fruits of our actions we suffer in this life, so we get in this life. So
Yeah.
that is called our destiny. So this constitutes only 60% of our life. So the thing is, we can't change our destiny. So whatever we have done or lived in the past, actions we don't know. So we have to serve those actions in this life. And the most important and the interesting part is the third karma, which is the kriyaman karma. So it is also we call the free will. So it constitutes almost 40% of our life. So the thing is, in this life, we are also performing some kind of actions. So also that we have to get like serve the fruits of our own actions. But this is 40% has like the universe has given us a free will. So depending on certain situations and certain circumstances, how to deal with that situation, how to react or respond to a certain situation, actually it makes up our the kriyaman karma or the free will. So tarot actually works on the free will. So the
Okay.
thing is, so whatever it is destined, it is like it will happen. You cannot change our destiny. Tarot, what does it do? It shows you some possibilities what might come ahead of your time, and what obstacles or blockages might be there in your life coming in your path. So it shows you, awares you of those blockages and gives you proper guidance that's come under the free will. Like if you like like bring some changes to your pattern, then your life will be better, like it is kind of guiding you towards improving your life in a better way, and also make better and good choices. That's
Got it.
how like
Okay.
tarot works.
Perfect. I think you've given a very elaborate and a very clear, definition, if I could say, of what exactly tarot is. And I think now all of us know that it is not like it's just a future predicting thing, but it has more to it. All right, Ankita. Now that you've set the pace for all of us to know what exactly tarot is, now tell me what was the one most unbelievable reading that you have done that actually ended up shaking your own belief system, and you felt like, oh my God, this is what it is.
Like as a like research scientist, like I have all like I'm very curious to know things in a deeper level. So like the tarot, when it came to my life, like the more I dug deep into this subject, the more fascinating and interesting it became to me. And most importantly, yes, one reading I would say, like for myself, I had a conference where like I had to give a talk, and in that conference, usually what happens, like people, researchers, professors from different parts come and give a talk, and usually there's some awards based on the talk, and usually at the end of the conference, this award ceremony takes place. So before going to the conference, I just did a reading for myself, that is there any chance of like some kind of possibilities, like positive or negative possibilities for me to get the award or not. So in that I got this card. I would like to show the sun card. Okay, so this sun
Okay.
card actually reveals like an early reward or early success. So that
Okay.
time it didn't stuck my mind that like what is it trying to denote. So
Yes.
I thought,
Got
okay,
it.
let's just
Yeah.
see what happens.
Mhm.
So it was in my mind, but I was not getting answers. Like, how do I relate to this and early reward, early success? So then what happens, interestingly, just few days before the conference actually starts, I receive an email saying that I received an award. It's kind of a travel award where they have sponsored my travel, my accommodation, everything was like sponsored
Wow.
travel. Yeah. And this award was based on what kind of talk I'm about to present. So they actually select few people in the beginning only, before even the conference starts, and
Correct.
there is no like other like a kind of award ceremony happening later. So this was literally like, now then I could relate, okay, this means that an early reward. So even before my conference started, I knew, like, I got the confirmation email like of my award. So this was like so relatable. Like I was so amazed and surprised to see this result. So it really was very surprising for me. And
So
as
then
I
it
said,
kind
like,
of got you to believing into this concept of tarot because it did come to you as a sign earlier.
as I said, so the thing is, ki I have always been very spiritual, like spiritual in the sense I believe I have trust and faith in the Almighty. I'm a like devoted follower of Lord Krishna. So I feel like whatever, I feel God is connecting with me through some kind of signs and signals, and through my own intuitions, I take those signs, indication, signals in a very positive way, and I feel like the God is trying to connect to me, and
Correct.
and to so far whatever like indications I have thought, it has become like it is so much correct until now. I have found it. So yeah.
Fantastic. That's so
Yeah, so
nice.
similarly, like the tarot, so tarot in my life came some time back. So like few years back, I was going through certain situation, and like I was very much in a vulnerable state. Like I wasn't able to find answers, like why is this situation has happening, what to do. So with that, so the thing is ki when we are in a very vulnerable state, we try to seek answers, we try to
Correct.
get
Correct.
like seek answers from people, like whatever you do, tell me some things to overcome from this situation. So with that, I approached astrologers, numerologists also. The thing is, whatever solution they gave it to me, it did not satisfy me, like it did not satisfy my soul. Like it was like, just wait for the correct time. So that was nothing, the solution I was looking for. So then later, like with a friend, I went to a mall, and I saw a tarot reader. So I thought, let's just give a try. Like if I'm doing everything, let's just give a try to tarot reading. So that time I was not very used to the tarot reading. So when I went up to her, like she laid some cards, pulled some cards, and from the cards, only little information I have given to her. But it was so interesting that she could tell my feelings, like how I am going through, what my feelings are, and what is happening to me. And with that, she gave me the what interested me was, she gave me some choices, like do you want this thing happen to your life right now? Do you want this situation to be in this way? So if you act a certain way, this thing might change. So this is what I was looking for, like some kind of changes, like actions, like guidance you give me, where I can do some like work on it, and then it will help me. So that interested me a lot, and it
Got it.
really like surprised me, like how a card can tell so much about your current energy, what I'm going through, and also giving me choices where I can change on it. So that's how
Right.
like tarot came into my life. And the more I dug deeper into the subject, and the more fascinating, interesting became, and the more I'm doing the readings and what the cards are showing, like when I'm relating with the kind of situation, it is creating so much belief into this subject. The more and more belief system is increasing towards this subject.
Well, Ankita, now let me move on to my next question where you have to tell me. See, today's generation are all 2 minute noodle types, right? We have the reels, we have the shorts. So, what do you suggest to somebody who comes to you and who just wants a solution about their love life, money life, and they just want to know how they're going to be billionaires tomorrow? How do you tackle and how does tarot answer to such kind of a questions from the Gen Z, maybe?
The tarot works so well with this kind of questions for our life. what are the most important things in our life? It is health, relation, career,
Yes.
finances. Yeah.
Yes.
So tarot works so well in showing you the possibilities like of your health, of your finances, career. And yes, the nowadays I have seen in the social media they want quick answers, and
Exactly.
how can I change? The thing is, I believe like when you come to for a reading, your questions and your intentions should be very genuine and real. This is your life. Your life cannot be, tell in a minutes. This is your coming. Yeah, this is your
So,
life. This is how your
yeah.
destiny it is going to be. How can I
Correct.
do it in a minute? So
Correct.
you have to come in a like whoever coming for a reading, they have to come with good intentions and good like open
And the
mind.
proper frame of mind.
Yes, like I really don't encourage people like who has no belief. It's very fine that if there's no belief, you shouldn't be coming. But when you are coming, you should come in an open mind, have some patience, have some time, because how can a car decide your future so quickly? Because you're coming for your life, so asking for your life's future. So yes, but I would
True,
say
true.
that the cards truly work like shows you the possibilities ahead, as I said, in terms of your health, how you can improve yourself, how you can improve your life. So it gives you proper guidance. Yes, like
All
how
right.
what kind of transformations you can do to your life to make your life like a better.
All right, Ankita. Now tell me one thing. Since you are in the US, I'm sure you have a lot of people whom you talk to there. But when we are away from you people are there in a different country, like how you and I are today, and we're doing this podcast. I'm in India, you're in the US, but still we have this. We have bridged the gap between us. So can tarot be done online as well? Like say for example, if we could just do a sample to all our viewers out there, maybe with me, I'm your experiment today and I'm going to know what the tarot cards are going to read about me. So is that possible? Can we do it online?
Yes, definitely it is possible. So it's not like you have to be personally present in between.
Huh.
See, the thing is
Yeah.
that I am the medium here. So I connect my God, or like I believe my God, but it's like connecting to the universe, and I
Yeah.
connect to my God on behalf of the person who is in front, whether you are present personally or you are present online. So it is just I'm connecting the universe, like I'm the medium, the energies, and then the cards show you properly, it gives you correct answers. I can show you a live demo like for the viewers or for you if you have
All
a
right. Let's go
yeah.
ahead, guys. So I'm going to be the person who's going to tell you that even if you're away from her, if you're in India, Africa, London, UK, anywhere, you can get in touch with her and she can read
Yes.
the card for you just the way she's going to do it with me right now. Okay, so let's get
Yes,
started,
sure.
Ankita. What am I supposed to do?
Okay,
I'm very
so
excited about this.
so yes, yes. Even I am excited more than the person like I'm reading. So I'm excited like to help you. So help you like whatever you want to know. So the thing is, first I have to charge my cards. So
Okay.
it's just like there are certain just I have to charge with some signs and symbols.
Okay.
And you have to frame like a question what you want to ask about
Okay.
yourself, like
Okay.
yeah, you can ask like what
Could
question
be
you want to
anything,
know.
right? The question could be like related to anything, like work, personal, professional, anything.
Anything.
Perfect.
Anything.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, guys, I'm thinking of something. I thought of my question. Now I'm gonna ask her. I'm very excited. I want to know what she's doing. Ankita, you see all nice things, okay?
Let's see what cards reveal.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
so
don't scare me. I hope it's only making me have a good sleep in the night today.
yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I hope so. So yes, what question you want to know for
All right.
yourself?
So, see, the question that I would want to know is, so I have been working, professionally for a while now. So I just want to know, I have a certain kind of goal in mind when it comes to my work and profession. I want to know how far, how much time is it going to take, or if at all there is anything that's like holding on, or is there anything in between me and my success for me to be like there, and uh, like what's going to be the timeline like that I can be there, and if at all there's anything that's stopping me, what is it like? Is
Sure.
the question
So
correct?
yeah. So basically, you want to know about your like this your professional
Yeah.
career, like what is
Yes, yes,
ahead,
yes, yes. Yeah.
what is showing ahead of time, and what kind of obstacles might come. And also, I will pull
If
a
at all there
guide.
are any. Because right now
Yes.
I seem to be really sailing smooth, but I just want to know how far it's gonna be. It taking gonna take me to be there, and yeah, that's my
Yeah.
question.
Sure. Okay.
I'm not disturbing Ankita because she has to tickle the formula.
Okay.
And this is the
So
first time ever, guys, that I'm actually doing this because, as I said at the beginning of the podcast, I'm myself a non believer. So
yeah.
now I'm going to have some fun with Ankita and let's see how we're going to go on this.
Yes. Okay. So I have laid my cards.
All
Now
right.
I would
Yes.
pick
Yes.
one. Yeah. So I would pick some card.
So, generally, how many cards do you pick? Like four, five? Like, what is the number of the cards that you
Yeah,
pick?
the thing is, it depends on the questions.
Acha.
So, like for each question, sometimes you can just see by one card, or maybe like two, three cards you need to
Okay.
see. Yeah, usually like three, four cards, but
Three,
those
four.
all cards have their own meaning, like what kind of questions this card relates to.
Acha.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Got
yeah.
it. Mhm.
Oh, wow.
I'm happy with that reaction at least.
Yes. So as you said, like presently, like I saw like this
Perfect.
card shows your present state, which
Okay.
shows it's a like Knight of Cups, which shows you are emotionally very matured, stable, and like you are taking your things very, slow and steady. You're not rushing towards your goal. You're not rushing. You're not even holding it back. You are taking it far, but in like very thinking in a proper way, like calculating everything, and like in very matured way, you're deciding, keeping your emotions holding your emotions stable, properly grounded, and you are taking it very steady way. So
Wow.
in the coming future, like coming, you might say coming 3 to 6 months, because
Okay.
mostly it shows you the energies of 3 to 6 months. So this is like Nine of Pentacles. This
Okay.
exactly relate to the luxuries, the finances
Okay.
might increase. Your like
Wow.
stay. Yes, yes. See, you have so many pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles is like this woman. You are this lady. So
Okay.
you have such you have freedom to
Okay.
think. Yeah, so whatever you think, you manifest that, and you have like a freedom to think, and you try to work hard. So you are working hard already in this career, and
Okay.
then you are trying to make more better choices with better, strength and courage. You will make better choices in your life, and that will give you more, less status, and will bring you some kind of good luxury. So I was very
You know what?
glad to get.
I'm gonna show this bit to my husband first. See, this is gonna come to me.
Yes, yes, of course. See, this lady is just enjoying herself with the freedom she has worked hard to
Wow.
achieve this, like worked hard to earn this kind of situation. You have all the kind of luxuries, you manifest everything. So
Okay.
this is what coming to you in the future. Yes,
Wow.
that's
Super.
very nice. Yes, and little bit of like obstacles. See, the any kind of blockage and obstacles. Like I always try to see, like to aware like what kind of things might come. But
Right.
also your obstacle is not like very major thing. It is something related to might be confusion.
In my own head, I'm confused.
On head, it's just like that. So it's
Okay.
like confusion, or maybe something like we are very rigid in taking some decisions, but the thing is ki, the guidance is you have to uh, think in a very like positive way towards it. You are your own deciding thing, like you are your own king queen.
Right.
So you decide. So it's also better like you can approach like, or maybe you can like approach some people, discuss with other people, take opinions of others as well. It is
Uh-huh.
like, you are good enough to take your own decisions, but you can try like getting opinions from
Nothing
other
wrong in
people.
always taking a little
It's
help from
nothing
somebody.
wrong. Yes, it is nothing wrong. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes like we know that we do it something correct. So it's
Yeah.
just like you are yourself very well. And so the guidance is just like be like take care of yourself, your health, your finances, because it's gonna be you will be having good your
Yeah, the
financial
friends are
career, and you have to be little stable with that. Like you have to
oh, like that. Okay.
yeah, stable manage your finances also. If needed, just get like a second opinion, thoughts, just like that. But overall it shows me very very positive for you. Yeah, so are you really
You know, Ankita just told her nice things about it. Yes, you made my day actually
yes,
peacefully.
even I'm glad. I'm eagerly waiting to see this phase of your
Sure,
life.
sure.
Yeah.
Definitely, you will be, if you know any of these as they happen, you are going to be my first thought in my head because you will be the first person who would actually told this to me way prior to it happening, right? So, guys,
Yes.
as you saw, I was here and she could still pick up the cards for me in my thought and name, the way she did it, you know. And she said whatever, you guys have been hearing. And it's nice, it's very interesting. As she said, all this is a part of, it's more of a guidance, right, guys? So,
Yes.
see, be it good, bad, ugly, I'm sure it's not like ugly, ugly, ugly times when even if it is for someone, but it's only a way of measuring it and telling you how you can go about it. So take it in the right piece of frame of mind, and I think you can just give it a shot. You can just get in touch with Ankita. All the details about her Instagram page, her reading will be there in my description. So you can just have a look and let's move ahead. All right, Ankita. Now tell me one thing. My next question is more on this, like how you just read it for me. So I was all game about it and excited and all that. But what if a complete skeptic is sitting with you? Who's very hesitant. Will that impact the cards that are going to be pulled out, or it doesn't matter with whatever frame of mind the person is sitting, and the cards would still end up telling you what exactly they are trying to say for that person.
Okay. So the thing is, when a person is very skeptic, okay, so if the questions are genuine, so see, these cards will always reveal you the correct thing. It actually reflects you as a person, your aura, your subconscious mind. So cards can never be wrong. Even if you have no belief, no, but if your questions are genuine, the cards will always give you the right answers. And the thing is, I am the medium, as I said, like I am connecting to the universe. Like for me, I connect to my God. Like I just pray, like whoever like is sitting in front of me, whatever questions they have, so please guide me the right way so that I can guide forward the person. So if the questions are genuine, of course the cards will reveal in a correct way. But of course there might be some people who might come for just to test, just to test people. Let's see.
Yeah.
So
So
there
just to get
yeah.
how correct Ankita is.
Yeah, like just let's just test, let's see what you can predict. So for them, if the questions are not genuine, so if they're for coming for a testing purpose, if their questions are just to test the cards, so that will not give you a correct and accurate results. And also
Oh.
it's kind of an insult to the cards. And the
I
and
agree.
the most
I completely understand, and I mean, I understand where you're coming from because anything for that matter, why just this? If you don't believe in something, you cannot get the kind of output that you're expecting in anything.
exactly.
Or you're not believing in it actually. So
Yes,
that's it.
exactly.
That in fact gives me a connecting question on this to you, Ankita. Now I'm a coach, right? I'm a life coach. People come to me with a lot of stress where they have a lot of things running. Whether
Yes.
what is their current situation in terms of their life. But coming to you, can somebody who's already dealing with a lot of stress and pain and say issues come to you? Can you help them with something that can help them detach through that stress, or give them a further future guidance of how it could be? Because my limitation, my work is going to be only till changing their lifestyle, making their changes to their mind so that they can get started with it. But
Yes.
how can you also guide them in terms of like guiding them from their future perspective?
Yeah. So the thing is, of course, like when someone is coming for a reading, they are like going through some struggles and some kind of situations. So when I see the cards and like the cards, like definitely it shows you like what kind of situations I'm going through. As I already said, the most like important and the best thing that tarot does, it gives you that blockage, it shows you the blockages where it
Long.
is, where like why this kind of situation is happening to you, and one guidance like what changes you can make to this situation to make this situation better for you to cope up or handle this situation. Person who is struggling a lot, and once they know that okay, in the future this thing, this possibilities is might coming, and these are the blockages coming in your path, and you
Okay.
are mentally very stable and ready, like once you know the answers, okay, this thing is happening. So it depends on the person. If you know it, so I think half of the work is done when you know, okay, why this is happening, and now you have to get rid of this. So sometimes like I really encourage them, like try to see within yourself. So first I encourage like try to self assess yourself. I will guide them, okay, and I will tell them what blockages might come and what changes you might need. So I like if like the proper guidance, if the person is able to like handle them by its own, by their own, so it's very good. Also, like when it is not possible, even there are some cards which shows that by yourself it is not possible to handle, it's not possible to handle that situation. So a second help or a clinical help, as you are a coach, like
Right.
try to counsel, try to like go for a coach.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I really encourage them because I see the cards where you cannot bring the changes within yourself by your own. Some
Own.
cards
So
are
the
there
help is
like
required. Yes. Yes.
yes, it is required. I really encourage them and tell them go for some clinical help, go for some consultations, because you will not be able to do it by yourself. Sometimes what happens, this the some kind of situations you are facing, sometimes the cause or the root or the origin of the cause is very little, very minute. It is just within yourself.
So ask
So
me.
you
I
will be
mean,
knowing better.
5% of the time that is the case, you know. It is so
Yes,
trivial, it is so small,
exactly.
and people just don't realize that it was so tiny. They just had to talk it out, they just had to let that emotion out, and
Yes,
with that, it would have been sorted. But you know, that's why they say sometimes, that's why when you're in such situation, as you rightly said, it's always good to seek that guidance. Instead of
yes,
kind of, torturing your own self with the whole thought and just going mad about everything, it's always better to take that little help from anybody you feel can help you at that particular point in
yes.
time. I think you're sorted there itself. Half your work is done. You
Half
just
the
take
work
it.
is done. Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes it shows you very unrelatable topic. Like maybe you are worrying about something else, but the deep inside in the cause
The
is something else,
something else itself. Yeah,
something
you're
else
right.
which is deep rooted in your subconscious mind, which you are consciously not aware or not thinking of it.
All right, Ankita. That brings me to my follow-on question. Tell me what is exactly this karmic cycle all about, right? And someone who is basically, say, somebody comes to you and continuously is pulling out the same negative card, or probably you know how he's been doing. How does that negativity kind of get attached to it? Is it possible to get over it, or what is like the universe trying to tell him?
The karmic cycle is not specific to some dates or some dates or some kind of people. No, everything is karmic. Everything is a cycle. As I said, as I discussed earlier, the karma theory. So, as I said, like whatever like actions you have done in your past, the fruits you get in this life. So, whichever it is destined. So, everything is karmic. So, in this life, whoever you are meeting or whatever events happening to you, everything is destined and everything is karmic. So there is nothing sort of like specific, these are karmic dates, these are some karmic people. No, everything in
Right.
your life is karmic. Whatever
Correct. Every
actions,
action of
yeah,
yours is
every
karma.
action of your life, like whoever people you meet, whatever opportunities
Correct.
coming in your way, everything is a karmic. Next question is like when someone is pulling the same cards again and again. So I believe, see, it is about the belief system and also intuitions of the reader. As I said, like a card reading, see, like by seeing a card, you see a card has so many picture symbols, like
Right.
pictures, color symbol, number symbols, and so everything constitutes 80%, and rest of the 20% is the intuitions of the reader. Okay, so it really depends upon the intuitive power of the reader that, like, if we are pulling same cards again and again, some people, some readers might think it as a guidance. Even I also think it as a guidance. Like some card is coming again and again for some people. So I feel there is some kind of message that the universe is trying to convey, which is
Right.
kind of not resolved. Maybe it is yet to be resolved. So I feel that way. Maybe some readers might feel in a different way. Some believe it, some don't.
Now tell me one thing, Ankita. If anybody comes to you these days, people are just so mad about finding their soulmate. They just want their clone and want to know, what's going to be the best match. Somebody wants to know that with you. And but see, many a times you will find somebody like that. But there has to be a lot of things that has to be changed inside you for you to find the right person also. So does tarot help in guiding that in that way, telling you what you need to change in yourself to find your right soulmate?
Finding a right soulmate, first it is, I have to see, like the card shows you what energies you are surrounded with, like what kind of energy you are holding, like you are taking what kind of energies. So the thing is, right kind of soulmate, when will you get that? Is it's like tarot can't help in that, but tarot will let you know that when you are in a relation, or maybe you have some feelings for a particular person, it exactly shows you how the person feels for you. So yeah, tarot works really great when like it shows you like how feelings, like how much, how, like what kind of feelings you are feeling for the partner, and vice versa, like how the partner is feeling for you. So many a times I have seen
Uh-huh.
maybe like out of the both, one has a very pure feeling, maybe a very honest feeling, and the other person might be not in pure love. Maybe like maybe that person is with the other person because of some kind of monetary
Yeah, yeah. So
benefits
there
or
are
something, like there
innumerable
is something in mind.
terminologies,
Yes, so the cards
situation.
exactly. So it exactly reveals what feelings some person is holding for you. So if someone comes for a reading, like I want to know her feelings for me or his feelings for me, it clearly
Right.
shows the feelings. Like even
Wow.
I'm surprised. Like see, these are like 78 cards, and the
Okay.
78 cards shows like 78 kinds of situations of a person's life. It has also it shows that the cards reveals like kind of if a person has a cheating in mind or deception in mind, the card
Uh-huh.
reveals that. Yes, the card reveals that
Oh.
you are not
That's
true to
nice,
have
yeah.
feeling.
So all you guys out there who have doubts on your boyfriends, girlfriends, should contact Ankita. She will exactly tell you all your
Sure,
partner and you can be saved off if the person is not right for you. That is
of course.
really interesting, Ankita. I wanted to add that question because we have so many Gen Z audiences who are
Yes.
into this concept and who want to know this. All right, Ankita. Now tell me one thing. You are into this profession where you carry a lot of negative energy, fear, stress, anxiety of all the people. So how do you manage to keep yourself saner and have that energy cleanse of your own and avoid and make sure that you're not carrying that energy back home?
It is very common, like when a person is very coming to you in a very vulnerable situation, you feel for the person. But the thing is like for a reader I have to be grounded. I cannot be, my emotions cannot be biased. Like
Yes.
if my emotion levels are very high, very low, like I won't be read properly, the cards won't be proper because it will reflect my emotions. Because if my emotions are high, emotions has to be neutralized. So to protect that, what I do, there are different forms of doing it. Some many healing techniques are there, such as
Yes.
Reiki,
So that
pranic
you
healing.
practice on your own for
Yes,
yourself.
I practice on my own. So to me, since I said that I am a very like believer of God, so what I do is, for me, I do chanting, mantra jap, and some deep breathing, meditation.
Oh,
So
that's
that
right.
makes me, yeah, that makes me grounded and neutralized before a reading. Because, but there's a misconception that cards carry negative energy. Cards never carry any negativity. This
Okay.
the thing is the energy the which a person coming with a, some kind of energy. When you know a person is very sad and very low, you feel for the person, even your energy drains. So the
Energy.
thing is,
Correct. Correct.
yeah, it's not that card is carrying any negative energy. Card has nothing to do with someone's like attracting
They
energy.
are just physical things. They don't carry
Exactly.
anything. That brings me to my next question. Tell me, what is the most rewarding part of running Soul Sarthi? And what is like your feeling when your client walks away after the guidance from you? What is the kind of thing that you cook for him or her when once they walk out after the reading?
The main idea of running the Soul Sarathi is like to give proper guidance, proper direction. Sarathi is like you giving a
Correct.
guidance or a right
Exactly.
path, like
Yes.
soul's direction. So
Yes.
the rewarding part, what I feel is if a person coming, like if I am able to just show a mirror to the person and with the guidance like able to change someone's life towards betterment of that person, it is kind of a very achievement for me. Like if one person like transforms their life towards positive betterment, it's kind of achievement for me. And like whoever comes, like a client coming, so I believe like the cards are able to give you guidance, know your it gives you self introspect yourself, know your
Correct.
blockages, and gives you guidance. And I feel whoever comes to for a reader or to me, like they will go with some kind of answers, and that will like take away half of their worries. One of my friend, like she was preparing for an exam, very exam, and she was feeling very anxious about the exam and too much anxiety, fear and all. So she was asked me like, why is it happening? So initially I thought it's your exam stress. You don't have to be kind of,
Correct.
dependent on the cards. It is also not
Correct.
right. I don't encourage this. Like you are so dependent on the cards. So when I saw the card, it was so surprising for me. It was showing the blockage is something kind of an unresolved emotions with one of any of our family member. So when I discussed with her, she did not like initially she did not reveal to me anything. So when I discussed it with her, that time she revealed, and I came to know yes, she was going through some kind of emotional disturbances with some one of her family member, which was affecting in her subconscious mind, and that may be together aggravating her, stress and
Correct.
fear and
Right,
anxiety.
right,
So
right, right.
the thing is that once I showed her the mirror, she now knew, okay, this is
How
happening
to go
with me.
about it. Right.
Yes, and now she has started working on it over and over again, and that has made her reduce that thing quite a lot of a bit. So this was something kind of very rewarding for me. Whoever comes, like when I try to show them the mirror, and they try to like they work on themselves, and it changes their life towards positive attitudes. So I believe it's
Absolutely.
very, very rewarding for me. Yes.
Absolutely. I so relate to that feeling, Ankita. As you said, it's so nice. At the end of the day, the numbers, the commercials are one side, but the kind of happiness that you get by making a difference in somebody's life and,
Yes.
helping them to get to the right path, I mean, nothing can match that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So now tell me, this much is for you guys, all the audience who's watching out there. If you have to pick up one card from that deck for all the audience who's watching you right now, what would be the kind of positive happiness, energy, clarity that you would want to tell them and give them and say what is going to be the best?
Okay, sure. I would happy to do that. Pick a card for the audience.
Audience,
That one
yes,
one guidance for the audience. So whoever is kind of watching our video,
yes,
watching this right now. So what guidance the universe has to offer? Let me just lay it out.
sure. All right, guys, you're going to get lucky now.
Okay, it's a very beautiful card. Is the High Priestess. So the message is like self introspect yourself, And the thing is ki whatever coming your path, whatever good or bad, so you have to make a balance between the good and the bad. So there's the black and the white. So it's like try to balance between the good and the bad. You have your own intuitions, you have your own, pure heart, pure mind. Whoever is watching, I feel like you are such a pure person, like angelic's blessings are there, you are working hard towards your goal, you'll be able to make some differences in your life, just like this priestess, like so pure, you know everything. So it's just a balance in life between everything,
Wonderful.
any situation. So it's a very nice guidance for the viewers. Yeah, I really love this card.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Ankita, so much. I'm sure all the viewers are going to be really happy about seeing that card
Of
with you.
course.
And now that brings me to my final question to you, Ankita. Tell me, all the viewers out there now who want to get in touch with you, want to have your tarot reading done, where can they find you? Give them all details. Apart from, of course, I'm going to mention them in my description box, but of course, you can tell them where they can find you since you don't belong to India.
I have an Instagram page called Soul Sarathi Ankita. So I will be happy to take up all your questions. So just DM me, message me. So whenever I have time, I will try to respond each one of you and get back to you as soon as possible. So if you want to connect to me and know more insights, know more, get some answers to your questions and everything, choices and all, so please do contact me. Just drop a message in my page. I will definitely respond back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ankita. It was a fantastic conversation. I'm so glad that actually I sat down with you. Of course, from complete non-believer, it has you have convinced me into
I'm
what
glad.
this whole study is all about. And it is very interesting. And I'm sure all the audience also had a great time. And you know now what it is. If you feel you're stuck somewhere, you're blocked somewhere, you know where to go and you know how she'll be able to help you to get this sorted. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Ankita. It was fun.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm happy to have a conversation with you. It was nice talking to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. See you. Bye bye.
Okay.
I hope all you guys had a fantastic time listening to the conversation. I got to know each and everything that I always doubted about tarot reading, but today I am clear about all of it, and it was super fun to talk to her. Well, do comment in the comment section how did you like this episode and what more you would want to see on Meaningful Mondays with Neha so that I can bring to you more interesting story, more interesting topics. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that you are updated with the latest updates on the podcast and my videos. Bye bye.